welcome to this video. Today I'm playing a mono red combo deck. Well, I say mono red because I've mostly tested it as mono red, but currently I'm trying Opt. This deck is built around a lot of new cards from War of the Spark. Finale of Promise wants you to play a lot of cheap instants and sorceries and mix. And Saheeli lets you, does a Young Pyromancer impression. So to take advantage of those cards, we're playing a whole bunch of red cards. Runaway Steam-Kin is honestly the most important card in the deck for going crazy combo. Another new card we're playing is Burning Prophet. This lets you go full combo when you have all of your pieces sitting in play. Number one, it's getting power increased so that you can kill them in one shot, but then it also filters through your entire deck so that you can keep training cantrips. Currently, the build is a little awkward because I took out Electrostatic Field, which I was doing work with. So light up the stage can be a little awkward, and it's harder to kill from a relatively empty board in a late game. But I want to keep trying this deck because I think it might have a little bit more game in the games where you get disrupted. This sideboard is not an actual sideboard, it's just a list of cards that are worth considering in this deck. Oh, I forgot one. This card as well. Basically anything that says whenever you cast a non-creature spell. So there's this new Planeswalker, which people are comboing with, but it seems too slow for this deck. There's Mizium Tank, which is kind of the same as all the other ones. Deep-Root Champion, which would add a color, it might be worth it. Cutter Snipe, but it's a little slow, etc. So all these things are things that I've tried or am planning to try. Arclight Phoenix is one of the ones I'm the least sure about. It's definitely really easy to get in play. But with mostly mono red version, there's only Tormenting Voice for discards. Looks like I accidentally cut one. Alright, I'm just going to jump into some games. Just going to play a couple ranked games, see how it goes. So the opponent we're always hoping to play against is someone who can't kill Runaway Steam-Kin easily, because those are very easy. Alright, we're on the draw. Our hand's pretty bad. I might as well mulligan. Alright, this hand has some Steam-Kins. So this deck runs only 20 lands, so you spend a lot of your time just scrying them straight to the bottom. Alright, I need to shock that to have a chance of playing Steam-Kin. I don't think the pseudo mirror match is a very good matchup, because I'm just playing a lot of combo pieces and they're just trying to kill. Basically the card that I fear is all of their cheap burn, so that's what their whole deck is, so it's a bad matchup. We'll just opt. We're stuck on blue mana, essentially, so I'd rather opt now. Well, never mind. By stuck on blue mana, I mean it's rare that you're going to have access to multiple blue mana, so I just wanted to cast one of the opts. Huh, it's awkward. I think I'm actually going to do it like this. I want to discard the Crash Through so that I have the option of playing Finale for value next turn. If he gets his Steam-Kin to a 3-3, it's basically game over, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, it looks like we're just too far behind in this one. This is definitely not a good matchup. Although I will say I've won it a fair amount, but probably less than I've lost it. Let's just move on. Currently I don't have any copies of Lightning Strike in the deck. Maybe that's incorrect. Lava Coil and Lightning Strike could both be in here. Just depends what you think you're gonna play against. I was facing Esper Control over and over and over, so I wanted instants that drew a card instead of instants that only deal damage. But it's possible that now that I've added Saheeli, my matchup improved, so I can put a little more removal in. I don't know. Alright. I like this hand a lot better on a play, obviously. That's true, a lot of hands. Alright, you're gonna opt. Playing this one first, against red decks that can easily kill Steam-Kin, I don't run it out on turn 2 unless I have nothing better to do. And having this 1/3 out will theoretically protect Saheeli a little bit, and we can start getting some scry going. This is interesting. I actually want him to play a shock, so that's fine. I'll block. Oh, he just wanted to shock the course. Okay, so he saved a life. But that does mean he doesn't have the actual shock in his hand, so that's interesting. I think I'll just get down Saheeli. Get a scry. We already have enough of that. I'd rather dig a little deeper. Later in the game, when we have more than 3 lands in play, we keep every 1 mana cantrip, but right now we're just trying to get off the ground, so I don't want redundancy just yet. Okay. I think the play is just see what happens to this first Steam-Kin. I guess this gives him a good window to play counterspell. But that's okay. Yeah, I do want the blue mana. So I'll play this untapped, and I'll attack. Why not? All right, that's interesting play. Sure. You get to scry a lot, so when you find a card you like on the first shot, you have to keep it there quite a few times sometimes. So the dream is to use Saheeli to copy like a Burning Prophet or a Steam-Kin for some value. We'll see if we get to pull that off. I basically just want my opponent to tap out so that I can go off on Steam-Kin. Finale of Promise is fully loaded. If I draw a land, I can actually go off quite a lot. So maybe, did I scry lands to the bottom? I didn't. Okay. I think I'm just gonna attack. I'm just trying to find a window for this Steam-Kin, really. I guess I don't value the scry high enough. I'd rather have the mana open in case something interesting happens. Yeah, okay, that worked out. Do I want to play this cantrip right now? Yeah, I'm still just looking for a land so that I can play Steam-Kin plus Finale next turn. My opponent might be on like the... Well, I guess it's just like mid-range, right? Do they play the Ral combo at infinite mana or infinite damage? I don't know. There's no real metagame yet, so... Might as well keep open mana. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna die before. It's gonna come down to whether I go off or not. Alright, I hate to see that. They keep all their mana open. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do this. This will be like a tester to see if he has a removal. Alright, that's fine. Looking for lightning strike or something. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go for it. He could have shock, I guess. All I need to do to get lethal is cast 8 spells, which is a lot of spells. Probably can't do that. I'm gonna go for it because the upside is winning the game. Oh, I forgot I don't have shock in the graveyard. This was a misplay. Pretty bad. But so if I had another red spell in the graveyard, an instant that costs 1, Steam-Kin would be on 3, and then I could start chaining through my deck. And since I have double scry, I would basically go off and deal essentially infinite damage. But since I only have opt, Steam-Kin's not going to get 3 counters, so I'm only going to be able to do like 12 damage this turn, which is still pretty good. And I'm going to get a ton of Saheeli tokens. But if I thought about it properly, I might have been able to. That's not going to go very well for my opponent, I don't think. What do they have? Does it count as X equals 1? It does. That's kind of cool. So they basically played a 2-mana opt at the end of the day. I'm just going to keep cantrips now since I have all this scry action and whatnot. Put opt on the bottom so that I could get slightly more advantage out of its scry after I draw this card I want. Alright, they just give up. That's fine. Yeah, so that's what it looks like when you combo, partially. I didn't actually get Steam-Kin going, but I just killed them with Burning Prophet. Alright, let's try another one. I think mono red will be a hard matchup no matter how you slice it, but I think it's possible to be good against other aggressive decks using Saheeli as an infinite chump blocker. I've had some interesting games against mono white where I just made 5-6 tokens a turn and blocked with them every turn. I've actually found combo pieces. We're playing against Corlash on the draw again. This hand's kind of nothing, but if shock is good, then we get to cast it twice by turn 3. So shock will not be good. So be it. Well, I guess they could still be on a Mardu type deck. Yeah. Okay, shock will be good. Huzzah. I get to leave open opt and shock now, so that's pretty good. Alright, so turn 3 I'll probably be casting Finale, I promise. We're still just looking for creatures to start actually doing stuff, but for now it's like I'm casting Electrolyze, which is okay. Oh, this is scary. This is tricky. He probably just has the indestructible spell, so there's nothing I can do about that. I'll do this. He's not gonna know that I only have access to shock. Tricky spot. I can play a land first, and then Tormenting Voice. I always want to leave shock open. I want him to have to act first. But I want to at least be doing something this turn. This isn't looking great. This is like a weird hybrid of the Mardu Aristocrat style deck. Alright. I'll concede soon. Okay, it worked. That's why you go for like plays like that, I guess. I'm guessing they're sacrificing a lot of consistency on their upside here by playing all these like mismatched deck cards. I could just play a value finale. I think I will. Boom. We're going to opt and Tormenting Voice. Yeah, that's pretty good. I need to find some creatures here. Unfortunately, you still have to pay the additional costs on Tormenting Voice. Alright, Saheeli's nice. Get rid of lands. A lot of times I have piles of like 9 lands at the bottom of the deck. Only one so far. This game. Burning Prophet, okay. Do I want to play that? I think so. I'm gonna play this first and get this scry off Saheeli. Definitely gonna save at least one land in hand at all times now for Tormenting Voice discards. So I'm not gonna play this land.
Together, we'll create great things, you and I.
Alright, I don't know what that opponent was doing, but let's move on. What was their hand? I don't know. Must have just been... I can't really think of what it would have been. Maybe a bunch of overcosted creatures that they shouldn't be playing? Who knows? Well, they had 5 mana. I don't know. Creature removal. Hey, look, we're on the play. That's interesting. Can't quite do the turn 2 Steam-Kin, turn 3 finale. It never works out. Which is a sequencing issue I don't like, but... Forest. Ah. Never. Alright. I think this is a value finale. We just don't have enough resources to try to force Steam-Kin. Oh, that's not good. Okay. This matchup should be winnable, but tough. These are the kind of matchups where I would want Arclight Phoenix. Although it's sad that it gets so much splash damage from Cry the Carnarium. People are just running that card anyway. But it's still good. Oh wow. Alright, it's a good sign that he's forced to take Steam-Kin, right? Because I just assumed that would trade 1 for 1. Oh, it's tempting to play all these. Which one do I go for first? Obviously, Yili.
My creations are kings of beauty.
If he can't deal with Steam-Kin, it's probably harder for him to deal with Saheeli, right? Or possibly he's just super scared of it. Finale is basically divination right now. Okay, finale is nothing. It would have been divination plus make 3 creatures. Alright, I'm happy with that draw. Get out of here, Mullion. Alright. I could have used 2 loyalty on the Saheeli to make a +1 counter on this if I wanted to play shock, but... Oh, interesting. He's going for some kind of mid-range mass, whatever. Alright. Rats. Really wanted to draw any cantrip this turn. I think I will play this tapped. Let's do nothing. Sure. I don't know if this card's any good, really. It's not that impressive to me, but I like it. How much do I value that Saheeli's loyalty to trade a shot for a Gloomy Overseer? I might do that. Okay. Only 1 mana spells, so let's do it. I probably should have copied the other thing first. Oh well. Missed opportunity. There's Saheeli. Yeah, I really... if I had 2 4/4s, that would be pretty good, wouldn't it? I'll just do it. I don't know.
I like to think fast.
Okay, it paid off big time. Ah! Cancel. I don't want to play that land. Alright. I messed up. But that's okay. I guess I'll just do like this. I'm kind of bumbling through this turn apparently. Well, keep going I guess. Maybe I should have attacked first. Huh. Okay, let's keep going. It's pretty fun. So this is the kind of turn where if I had Electrostatic Field in my deck instead of one of these payoffs, I would feel like I could win soon, but... Huh. What did I do now? Can't decide on any action. That makes sense. Even shock. So it's too bad that we hit lands off of the life stage. Well, hopefully our opponent's not running too many sweepers that deal with these massive tokens. Alright, I think we have a land. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Just needed some spell action. So, let's see what happens. I should just shock. I should have just shocked the thing. That's okay. I lost the damage basically. Hexproof. Oh, I never read that card before. Okay. I guess I'm shocking my opponent. Okay, we got them to 8. We dealt with the bolus. So this lets you amass a giant token as management. That's pretty cool actually. I always just thought of it as a 1/4 and a 1/1. That makes some zombies tribal action, but interesting. I haven't played limited with the set yet, so I don't know any of the comments.
In exchange for eternal servitude.
So basically, so far this card has made a 2 mana 3/3 that he lost 3 life, and it was slower than that. I don't know. I guess the upside of the lifelink thing is pretty relevant. And if he leaves it as a 1/1 chump blocker.
Accept defeat. Now.
Alright, so he has 2 blockers. So I can get him to 2 currently. More dang lands. Let's see, how does this do? Draw a card. So I'd have to attack that with 3 creatures, which I will do. And then I might as well throw this away. Well, he can already eat 2 things. I might as well get the damage in. It might be worth getting him down to shock range, but... Oh, wait a minute. Probably doesn't have life gain, right? Let's just get him dead. That's how I win this game. Alright, just need to have no life gain in his deck and maybe we're good. It seems unlikely to me. He just has to make this a 6-6 and we lose. But, you know.
At the time, Planeswalk, you have no weakness I cannot exploit.
Oh yeah? Alright, looks like he's digging, I'm not sure what for.
I have other schemes to attend.
Alright, it worked. Play it to your outs, I guess. Any card that said a mass would have probably done it there. Alright, I'm gonna play one more game on this video. Just make it a short little one, just showing how the deck works. I haven't had any like full-on like one-turn kill comboing, which I guess is not gonna happen as often without Electrostatic Field. But Saheeli has done a lot of work, I would say. Electrostatic Field is fun because you can have the opponent at like 30 life and an empty board and you just kill them out of nowhere. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is better. I don't know about that. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Saheeli lets you kind of play normal Magic. Let's see. I guess I keep this. Really looking for a land and a sorcery speed cantrip to cash in one of these finales. Light Up at the stage is like basically divination in this deck. That's red for a Steam-Kin, but with some upside when you get to spectacle it, which is way worse than when you have all in aggro. Send your Barons. Okay, I don't know what that is. Maybe I. Sure. Do I play Shock? No. Oh, it's gonna hurt. I think I'll just do this. Alright, so this is some of that upside I was talking about. Alright, lots of random shocks. At least we found the third land. Alright, let's just play a Saheeli. Our enchantment is in play. Discard a card. Okay, let's see. Maybe a Saheeli. If we had found a 1-mana sorcery, we'd be drawing a card, but I'm just using to kill this Nicol Bolas because it keeps our Saheeli alive and makes a bunch of tokens, so at least our opponent's forced to deal with this a little bit. This last finale, we can play Light Up the Stage and Shock next turn, which is at least something. 3 tokens and Divination. We're gonna... Actually, yeah, they're gonna kill Saheeli probably.
Time to come up with a new
For
plan.
your cause.
Huh. Tormenting Force. Okay. I'm not looking for anything specific, really. Huh. Okay. So Saheeli traded with Nicol Bolas and left me behind these 3/1/1s. That's pretty good, right? I think I'll play land. I don't know if it's right too, but I'm definitely gonna want 5 mana. Oh, is there another shock in here? Did I use all the shocks? There's a shock left. Okay. So I'll play it for 5. Hopefully no spell pierce or whatever. It's a big moment. Okay. That was key. If you had negate there, we'd probably lose the game. Looks like I get to go up to 6 lands. Yeah, so these, Saheeli has provided more value than an electrostatic wall would have. Oh, no! Did I miss my attack? Okay. Whew. Just clicked a little bit there. Alright, now Saheeli has traded with a Moment of Craving and a Nicol Bolas. It's pretty good. And still has 2 tokens left. This is gonna be hard to deal with.
Bend to my will.
Yeah, we're in a bad spot now. That was quick.
Intellect is without limit.
Alright, sure. I don't need that. I just need to look for, I don't know what, some action. Okay. I can in theory do a lot of stuff right now. I don't know what I'm accomplishing though. Sure, let's try rock. I don't know. It's probably bad. What is Fury? I'll get that spectacle.
Your assault is insulting.
Ah, I meant to do it untapped. Well, he's just gonna get my opt anyway, right? But by casting it, I would get 2 scries. No, it wouldn't matter.
No! Witness a mote of my
Ah, that's a bummer. You did have that. Okay. I'll just concede if this turn doesn't yield anything crazy. Yeah, let me just kill that. Alright. Alright, so that was that deck. Next results. I wouldn't say Grixis seemed very easy, but definitely winnable. Depends how it goes. We didn't get any like crazy going off combo, which I don't know if that happens in the Saheeli version. But then again, we only played like 4 games. I'm gonna cut this one short, and I'll probably be back with a deck similar to this, hopefully improved in the near future. So thanks for watching.